Tonight, California is looking for new ways to pay for road repairs, and that's reigniting debate over a possible mileage tax. Some lawmakers want to stop it before it goes any further, while others insist no new tax is being imposed, at least for the time being. CBS 8's Richard Allen breaks down what's being proposed and what one local state lawmaker is working on. Richard.
And Carlo, to be clear, California lawmakers are currently debating legislation that would let the state continue a study on whether a mileage-based road fee should eventually replace the current gas tax. Now, that tax, the highest in the nation, costs drivers of gas-powered vehicles about 61 cents a gallon. And it's a tax that drivers of electric-powered vehicles are currently not paying to help maintain California's roads.
It's a war of words when it comes to paying for the state's road repairs.
This mileage tax is insane.
I want to be very clear. AB 1421 does not impose a new tax or a fee.
Democratic Assemblymember Lori Wilson has proposed Assembly Bill 1421, a bill that would extend a current committee that's studying alternatives to the state's projected declining gas tax revenue, rather than immediately impose a new tax.
AB 1421 is about getting the facts right.
Wilson says the state expects a drop in revenue as fewer Californians drive gas-powered cars, costing the state an estimated $31 billion over the next decade.
It's going to show up as rougher roads, fewer bridges being maintained and repaired, and less funding for transit, bicycle, and pedestrian infrastructure.
While still in the study phase, one possible alternative to the gas tax could be a mileage-based road usage fee, a fee that all California drivers would have to pay to replace the dwindling revenue from the gas tax.
It'll change the distribution somewhat in the sense that people who drive now electric cars and hybrids would probably end up having to pay more than they do now.
As the study continues, many questions remain, including whether those now paying the gas tax would be double charged by also having to pay a road usage fee. Assemblymember Wilson says absolutely not.
People who are currently paying the gas tax are not going to be paying more.
But not all lawmakers are buying that.
This is going to be a fatal blow to working families' household budgets. We've got to defeat it.
Republican Assemblymember Carl DeMaio is leading a campaign to stop what he's calling a mileage tax and is dismissing AB 1421's intent to continue studying alternatives to the gas tax.
These politicians don't study anything they're not already deciding to do. This study is window dressing, and the conclusion, of course, the foregone conclusion is that you need to pay a mileage tax. That's what these politicians are doing. Hook or crook, they want more of your money. In this case, it's more crook than hook.
He says he'll also push for a ballot initiative to require any new fees for road repairs first be approved by voters.
Because the voters should be the ultimate deciders on whether or not we should have a higher gas tax or a mileage tax. We have to stand up for working families, and our campaign is doing that.
And while the state assembly has passed AB 1421, the state Senate is currently taking up this legislation. Now, if ultimately passed, the bill would also require a full report on possible alternatives to the gas tax be delivered to lawmakers by January of next year. So, Carlo, less than a year from now.
So Assemblymember DeMaio says that he wants voters to decide on any possible new fee or tax to address these issues. But that being said, under the current legislative process, how would it get passed in the state assembly and Senate?
That's right. It would be up to the legislature to pass. And so if a new road usage fee proposal is proposed under new legislation, not this current legislation, but new legislation would actually require a 2/3 vote to pass, not a simple majority.
So not a low threshold
exactly,
at all.
Not a low threshold. That's right. And also over this coming year, we're going to have a chance. Voters are going to have a chance to weigh in. They're going to have a series of town halls throughout California, including one here in San Diego, they say. So all voters, everyone who has a stake in this will get a chance to kind of ask their questions and weigh in before any decisions are made.
Lower revenue, more roads in need of repair. It's not a good situation overall. Right. Richard, thanks.
Thank you.